When I played ball, even in high school or even junior high, my daddy stressed to play aggressive. And I carried that with that attitude all through college, and I've been honored to be in both the universities Hall of Fame, and even in Lauderdale County, where I grew up, Hall of Fame. And most of it was because I was a very aggressive player, And I feel the same way about the awards recognition business. Today, in the recognition business, I want to be the most aggressive guy out there. So doing so, we've invested heavily in our equipment and our ability to manufacture unique products. We've been very aggressive in assembling our workforce with skill level to meet the customer's expectation. We've been very aggressive in that over the years. We have a responsibility as a manufacturer to the industry to come up with new and better ways of producing things. Today in art, we've had 4 to 5 sculptors here for the last 30 years, full-time sculptors. Most people subbed it out and so forth. We had our in-house sculptors, and today we've got them as well. Even though we've got the 3D imaging and so forth, those are ran by sculptors that understands the human body when they're developing a piece of art, to you name it, My goal has always been to make sure I'm better next year than I was this year at everything. If you talk to our controller, he knows he gets a call from me every day to know where we stand and what we've accomplished for that day or that week. I'm always looking for that. And if I think it's weak, I set my goals higher, And I'm always looking for industries. I look for voids in products and so forth, and that we can fill that void. And I'm talking with key employees here on a daily basis about products like that. I never worry about competition because competition challenges me from when I played basketball. If I had somebody could touch a certain mark on the backboard, our old high school coach used to put chalk in our hands and make us make a mark on the backboard. We would go in like we were shooting a layup, but try to make that mark on that backboard higher. And it gave us a challenge to make a mark a little higher the next day. Be sure you not only met your goal, but passed it the next week, Nothing's changed with the manufacturing deal. We have to put chalk in our hands sometimes here and try to set our mark higher than our competitors makes it. I try to keep up with the industry. Now that the industry tries to keep up with me. I like being a leader, The only way you be a leader in athletics is to be rough. And I tell you what, I was rough. It didn't matter. If I hit you the first time you didn't fall, I try to hit you again. It's the way it was, At MTM, we celebrate champions. Whether it's the bowl games, whether it's the motorsports or fishing, we celebrate all champions. Some of the most deserving champions are people in the workforce. We accept the responsibility to make something that not only they can celebrate, but they can share it with their families and so forth. Some of the workforce does not understand the importance of someone accomplishing something and having been able to celebrate with their own family. We want to celebrate your champions, and that's what we do. That's what we're good at. And that's what our goal is with every customer, is celebrating your champion and having the abilities to create the design with strength and that really display your accomplishments. One of the things that we really concentrate on when we started MTM in 1971 is build a company that will stand the duration of time. We have 40 customer care employees that takes personal care of your account, that they know your business inside and out. They not only will tell you how it's made, why it's made that way, and our capacity in the manufacturing of it. Our people are well trained on manufacturing. I don't know of a goal that we've been challenged with over the last 50 years that we haven't met, whether it's 3D imaging, whether it's certain presses that make certain medallions, certain casting processes, to all the way to full-size sculptures of individuals that's done throughout the country. If it's in recognition, MTM is there. We have one key account that we produce 27,000 products a year. Not only have these things have got to be very powerful to the athlete or the recipient of them, it's got to be powerful on TV. Our creative people work hard to come up with something that has a strong look on television. So most of our prominent awards are televised. And then we got to make stuff that's very strong so that it's very motivating to their family. They celebrate with on a recognition product too. In 2001, we had the opportunity to purchase the recognition division of Jostens. Jostens had a very strong name in the recognition division, and they gave us the opportunity to build on that. The manufacturing awards are one thing, but having the skills to create them and design them is another thing. We have over 35 people in our creative division, and I believe our creative people here are leading the pack in the ability to create stuff. It gives me a lot of pride to know that over the past year, we have honored over 5 million employees at their workplace. It gives me pride to know that we produce 13 major conferences in the NCAA, 28 bowl games, to the most prestigious awards in college football. Back in the early days, I had a great passion for bass fishing, so we put a lot of efforts into developing the awards. And the fishermen today will tell you how the awards have changed over the last 50 years because of our involvement in it. We always wanted to make bass fishing on the level of motorsports. And so we've taken that model and expanded it to today. You'll see, whether it's a MLF or any major bass tournament, you will see and witness those awards are compared to the motorsports awards. The reason we went in the recognition business because I always had a passion to be in the sporting good business. I love to manufacture, and I love to be involved in manufacturing. I knew I couldn't make a tennis shoe or a baseball or anything of that nature. So I thought about the awards recognition business, and I thought, man, I can manufacture some of these things and make some deadgum good designs that would, that we could invest in and be able to produce them over the long term. So I chose to go into the awards business, and I've been in there. This is my 50th year, and we're still looking for new ways to do things and so forth. We're never satisfied with the present. We're always looking to the future.